sure it's live this time. You are live. Let's double check and we could double check. Make sure that test it, test it, test it. All right. Yes, all right, we're good. About to start this, kick it off. You guys already know. See what we do, baby. All right. Shalom. We're going to start off by giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the brothers beseeching the truth across the four corners of the earth with sincerity and truth. Shalom to a hopeful elect, 1/3 sincere listeners. All right, this is GMS Toronto back again, prophesying the downfall of this wicked kingdom, man. Okay, now we're out once again. Okay, you see the weather, the elements change, and everything is changing. But guess what? Inspiring us, keeps us going. That's right. A lot of you people looking at us like we're crazy. What are these guys on? What are you guys on about? What are they talking about, man? We're talking about the destruction of this wicked kingdom. So simple and plain. All right. And really, we're talking about salvation for the Israelites, who are so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. The ones that have been done wrong. Okay. And then we also have the Israelite foreigners that are looking like the other nations, right? We also got to put that out there. There's a lot of confusion going on. Yeah. All right, but you gotta let that be known that not all Israelites are gonna have a certain phenotype. Now they're gonna look like the other nations, huh? Okay. It says salvation is for all nations. It's really talking about the Israelites scattered in all nations. That's it. Okay, and then another thing I gotta bring out, because you Genesis cats, Haka, all right, you're a demon, man, because here it is, you get on Great Millstone, you're saying you know, people that look like Edomites could make it, right? That's what you was talking shit saying that. But now all of a sudden, all the nations could make it now. Yeah. Well, you see how bugged out these guys are? They're hypocrites, man. Yep. And they're acting like they're throwing a stone and hiding their hand, man. Okay, the Apostle Rakah, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, put a curse on them, right? Yeah, Apostle Tahar too, right? Put a curse on those wicked ass niggas, man. Right. And he's trying to act like, oh, these guys are wishing death on us. Yeah. You know how this works. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm saying, nigga, you know how this works. He's trying to say that how he's the prophets of old because they're wishing death on him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we are the prophets of old. Yeah. There's no good prophets in the Bible. That's right. Really, I wanted to get into let's get Isaiah 42 and 22. I got this. Yeah, Salakia, back. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, just when the brother book majority of this.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, this is John 4:22. Says, yeah, you worship, you know not what. We know what we worship, but salvation is of the Jews. Just brought it up because
yeah,
with that
Khan.
The talking of salvation. Salvation is for.
That's right. Let's just let's get Isaiah 11.
Khan.
So, not from the top. Going into where the scatter.
11 and 11.
Yeah, around there. Back up what I was saying. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, this is the book of Isaiah 11 verse 11. You read something verse 10. It says, in that day there shall be a root of Jesse.
See, Slacky, because you might have something in your mind to go into, but the Lord bring you another way. You know what I mean? So that's just how it goes.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying?
Spirit.
The Spirit. Go ahead.
Yeah, it says, in that day
we don't plan this. You know, Slacky.
And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign of the people. To it shall the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious. It's 11. And it shall come to pass in that day.
Jesse is talking about Yahushai, man. That's right. Okay. He's the one that's gonna deliver the Israelites, the elect of Israel. Man. Okay, that's right.
Yeah. It says, we shall stand for an ensign of the people.
And that also that cuts the virgin birth as well, man. That's going into lineage, man.
That's right.
On seed line,
Yep, yep.
right?
That's right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it says, "We shall stand for an ensign of the people. To it shall the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious." Right? Verse 11. "And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord Yahweh Bashmi Shai shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria."
That's right. This never happened yet. Right? Oh, the first time was only in Egypt.
Fine.
Okay, that was the first time the Lord gathered his people, man.
Fine.
All right, but the second time didn't happen, man. The Lord never went to the land of Assyria yet, man. In the spirit, it already happened, but it didn't happen physically, man. It didn't play out yet in our realm, man. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it says, "We shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Pathros."
Yep, because going back to Egypt, our people are there. Okay.
Yep.
And in spiritual Egypt, which is Babylon the Great. Man.
That's right. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Says from from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam.
Reaching them that region, Somalia, wherever.
That's right.
You know, Horn of Africa, yeah, Kenya, whatever. You know what I mean?
That's right.
There's a lot of Jakes over in those sides, man. Remember, there was a Arab slave trade too, man.
Yeah.
And that slave trade lasted longer than the transatlantic slave trade. So
It's still happening right now.
exactly to the day.
Yeah, the Bantus are over in Kenya because I met a couple of people from Kenya and Uganda who's from the tribe, the Bantu tribe, and this lady I was working with when I was on the TTC or whatever, she told me we're not Hamites, we're Shemites. She doesn't know the whole extent of the story, but she knows she's not a Hamite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the Hamites know who they are.
Yeah,
I remember a Hamite came up to the camp and Howard, the brother Elder Howard called him a fucking dirty Hamite, and he was like, "You called me a dirty fucking Hamite," right? So he knew he was a Hamite. He got offended. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
He came up in a raw, off spirit, right?
That's right.
we had to get the spirit of Jonathan and David, man.
Yeah,
'Cause we hated the Hamites back then.
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. We don't really hate them as much now, you know what I mean?
God.
But we hated them motherfuckers, yeah. Those are our nemesis, man, our arch nemesis. Yeah.
That's right. Come and say like in West Africa, really, the whole region, there's two main groups of people. There, the Bantus, and the other groups called the Yalots. And they're like people. There's a lot of people actually that the ones who are like the Maasais.
Yeah,
Okay, like the
high jumpers.
high jumpers. And such, right?
Get rid of them.
Yeah.
So that's right, man. And like among the Bantus, you have this tribe called the Luyas, which like I believe those actually go back to the Levites, which is like
Wow.
call themselves the Luyas, right? But that's straight check, man. Because like I grew up amongst them, like the way they act, the way the customs are, it's all legit. The way they look, even.
Right.
Okay, that's straight check.
Yeah. Israel's the sign of the sea. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see it, the Jakes that didn't leave Africa, so to speak, they're going through their hell and slavery captivity on that side of the earth. Look at Congo. All right? Right.
Congo had to go through the late 1800, early
Yeah.
1800 there's the rubber boom,
Yeah.
all that shit, right? And they had to get their hands cut off. By King Leopold. I think they say like it's 100 million. They try to downplay it and say it's like 20 million.
Yeah.
So even if it's 20 million, that's a lot.
Fucking beef going with devil. You got a lot of blood on your hands, man.
So it says, I'm from Elam, I'm from Shinar, I'm from Hamath,
Yeah.
and from
we get on Elam, our people are in that land.
Yeah. What do you call them again? Untouchables?
Yeah, untouchables and cities.
Yeah.
Are they in the cities in Pakistan?
They're in both. They're in
both,
Pakistan
okay.
and mainly India.
Okay. So but our people are in Pakistan. In Pakistan is still Elam, right? So our people are in Pakistan,
Bangladesh.
Iran,
Yeah.
right? In that Persian region, wherever, wherever Elam had that rain, and you know what I'm saying?
That's right. Eats in there.
I'm telling you, man, you go to these different lands, you go to Iran, man. There's people that look like me and you.
That's right.
And
They hide them.
Exactly. They don't want you to know, right? The Persians here, they know, those are the niggas. And they know that we treat them, bad over there.
Yeah.
So then when they see you here, they're kind of like, wow. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you guys are can move around and
Yeah.
you know you guys have
Let me
rights
find,
here.
let me find a village.
You
Since
know?
you mentioned that there's a village
Yeah.
that's known as a slave village.
And where Iran?
I think it's Iran or one of those
Right.
Palestine actually.
Okay. Yeah. I heard about that.
Don't feel too bad about these little Palestinians.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Put a
Exactly.
With a
They're
camera.
because they're oppressing you.
on.
Here it is. Jake is going so hard for these Palestinians and all that. But they're the ones oppressing you.
Yep.
You know?
Oh yeah, I found it. So it says here in we were doing some research about it a couple of weeks ago too. In Palestine, there's specific neighborhoods inhabited by Afro-Palestinian communities that have historical and sometimes still derogatory, derogatorily being referred to as the slave village or neighborhood of the slaves, Harat al Abid in Arabic. Yeah, so those are the Jakes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let me grab this real quick. Okay, because quick one. Second is 15 and 8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves on. Behold, is the point, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. All right, and murder of innocent and righteous blood, so that's the elect. Okay, and wherever they're scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. That's right. That's why that deliverance is going to come. That's right. For the nation of Israel. Right? That's right.
Yeah, I just want to bring this out real quick because I've heard this I researched this before, but he actually had the Apostle Thomas actually went to India to preach.
Right.
One of those things, meaning he's evangelism. He actually did it in India.
That's right.
If I look it
Yeah.
up and the page right here.
Yeah.
Right? Killed it, yeah.
Who was there?
The Apostle Thomas.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah. So he says that. So I ask Apostle Thomas preached in India, and it says yes, the Apostle Thomas preached in India, arriving around 52 AD, establishing St. Thomas Christians, and was murdered in Malapore, Chennai, around 72 AD, with traditions mentioning preaching in southern India, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and even hints of connection to areas like India, Parthian Kingdom.
South India, so Tamil Nadu, where's that? Sri Lanka?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So going back and forth on that boat, preaching the word, man.
And then the apostle means sent away.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they're sent away to different regions where the Israelites were
That's
scattered.
right. That's right.
Right.
And that's a manly thing. Like you remember, you didn't have a family.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta think like you have to leave your family. Like
That's it.
like honestly, our walk is a little easier than the
Way
way those.
easier.
Yeah, it's way easier. We don't have to travel anymore. The internet is doing the heavy lifting.
That's right. Right.
These guys, you gotta think about it. These guys are in the spirit, man. Traveling, going far and wide, left their household literally.
Yeah, shipwrecked.
Yeah,
So Paul, yeah,
they literally left their household, man.
yeah, everything.
They said, I want to teach.
That's right.
You know, and so us here, we're lucky to not have to do that, man.
Yeah, con.
We don't have that same mental fortitude that those men had, man. We may have the secrets and the knowledge now, the breakdown of the script. You know what I'm saying? We have that over them, but we're the same men coming back anyway. So they got it, man. You know what I'm trying to say? It's all in the spirit, man. Full circle.
It's like Daniel when he got it as John.
Right.
Right? He wrote it down and didn't understand it, and John came and broke it down, and he still didn't get it to the full completion. He's gonna get it back on this side.
Exactly. So yeah, we're not without. We're not without. We're gonna get it. You know what I'm saying?
I got something to back you up.
Go ahead.
Says this is Matthew 19 and 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, to the Yahushua is talking to, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahushua said unto him, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye shall also sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone that has forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life.
That's right. That's right, man. You know, so going into what we're saying, like these men actually left their households and went traveled,
Yeah.
preach the gospel.
But
Okay. Now you can, you know, obviously they're men, you know, so obviously I'm sure they whatever they saw harlots, they dealt, you know what I'm saying? Like they did what they had to do
yeah,
to maintain, but they didn't have no attachment, they didn't have no obligations to these when they were teaching, right? They're basically soldiers, they're spiritual soldiers.
gone. Peter had a wife.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So imagine being gone from a wife for like years,
Right.
months.
Right.
You know, that could put a lot of strain on the relationship. If that was around this time, those women would have left.
Exactly.
But you know,
And that
back
woman
then,
had to hold it down.
gone.
She couldn't leave.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? She's under the law.
She'll get a little text once in a while.
You know what I'm saying?
With a letter. Make
Yeah,
it feel
like,
nice.
yeah.
Mr. Baby.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what I mean?
Doing the Lord's work over here.
Yeah, so you know, like this in this day and age, you know, we got it easy, like the elder said, man.
Gone.
You know, where we can still, you know, maneuver our family, get the, you know, make time,
Gone.
whatever. It's right. It's a balance. Balance, right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, gone.
This book of St. Matthew 10, verse 37, and it reads, He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Right? So show basically like you should be ready to forsake, you know, like your worldly, you know, possession, like your worldly ties to this work. You know, if you're going to the Apostle Thomas, you know, he actually that's all he had to go preach the word in India, man. Right? That's just a lot of faith and a lot of sacrifice. Right? But that's what work out like us. Once that's basically you're ready to forsake your outwards, to work first.
That's right, huh?
Right?
Gone. Right.
Close it.
You still had more than that what you're reading?
Come. Yes, Mark in Isaiah 11 verse 11.
No, that
Oh, yeah.
Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in traditions, mentioning, so let's go back to Thomas in India. In traditions, mentioning, preaching in southern India, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and even hints of connection to areas like the Indo-Parthian kingdom, near modern Pakistan, Afghanistan.
So what do you think he went down there? Who
Yeah.
was down there?
Yeah.
That we were already scattered, man. You know, those weren't Gentiles, like natural Gentiles. Those are jigs, man.
That's right.
You know, what do you think at the end of the day they end up putting this brother to death?
Yeah.
Because they were hard headed, man. Just
Huh.
like how you see these niggas now, that's who the apostles were teaching to. Niggas that you know, like want to put him to death because you tell them to put away their gods.
Yeah,
You know, come back to the Heavenly Father. This is who you are. Right? They stoned him.
Yeah.
From what I remember reading about Thomas, he got stoned.
Spirit, we were just talking about that.
Oh, God.
There's will be people like that.
You know Jake don't like to be rebuked.
No.
You have that one? Yeah.
This is Acts chapter 2, verse 5, and it says, And there were dwelling in Jerusalem Jews, devout men out of every nation under heaven.
All nations give you thing.
No.
No.
Alright.
It was the
That's
Israelites,
a cut.
the southern kingdom, right? And so to speak, that were in these other nations.
Right.
Okay. Israelite by blood, by birth, right? Lineage, progeny, right? That's what it was. It wasn't just everybody. It already explained. Read that again.
Acts 2, verse 5, and it says that they were dwelling in Jerusalem Jews,
Uh-huh.
devout men
Uh-huh.
out of every nation.
Okay, so it started with Jews. Okay. So that's Judah, Benjamin, Levi.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
That's it. In that region. That's what they're talking about. But where were they? They were scattered throughout different nations, man. Different lands. Okay? Because even back then, the maps were different, right? So a nation might be considered the landmass, so to speak. The landmass that they're at. And then there's a certain, different groups of people. Okay? Gotta think back, even the Persian Empire. Okay, that was 27 provinces.
Yeah, con.
It was bigger than America.
It's stretched out.
Okay. So, the Israelites were scattered through all that landmass, man. Okay. And Jay, they're going to have children, man. That's what they do.
Right. Running around there.
That's it.
Giants, man.
That's it, man. It's not.
Doing the thing
It's
again.
not hard to comprehend, man. You know it. But I guess you gotta have the spirit, right?
Right. Yeah. In the mouth, so like the thing about in this scripture, it says that the
Let's get that word devout, brother.
I got it right here.
All right.
We got it. So
Because Edomites are not devout.
no,
Yeah. Okay.
it says in the etymology.
Edomites, all these other heathen nations, they're not devout. Only the Israelites are devout. That's why they envy us. Go ahead.
Says yielding reverential devotion to God. Right?
Wow.
So,
That's it where.
that's what.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So, but only the Israelites have that, man. So, only the Israelites have a seal of the Most High in them, man.
Yep.
Edomites, you don't believe in God, man.
Yeah, and it says also when he was a just man.
Yeah.
Edomites are not just.
No,
Right?
they're unjust.
Unjust.
Unjust. Yeah.
That's the word just because that too. It says upright.
Let's get that one. Say goes on. Seduces the way of the wicked seduces them.
It also says very quickly, it says righteous in the eyes of God. Right?
Exactly. So our sins are gonna be forgiven. Like the
The righteous is more excellent than the thief.
That's right. The elect are gonna be found with no killing, no dying in their mouth. That's why they're righteous for God. Elect. Have been given some the 30 pieces of silver.
Yeah, that's 30 shekels of silver. That's about 300 grand.
Yeah, man.
It's not no joke.
100 grand.
Plus deal, podcast.
Yeah, they might get the little shoes. Yeah. For the little niggas. Trick cats.
What do you mean? You're getting chump change. You're a king. You're gonna rule in the kingdom coming. You're over here taking chump change just to sell out. In a kingdom that's about to be destroyed. You know how stupid you are?
That's right. Yeah, all that stuff.
Say that
That's right.
You could get at it. Like what would it do for you? Right? You just make yourself a target. So you're at it.
In order to remember you, just like you remember Tobit in his day of affliction, you remember you for righteousness such don't have any works or fruits, deeds or anything like that. The Lord can't really come through for you. Like how he came through Daniel and he sent Habakkuk to feed him. Right? That's precious.
Yes.
Grab that brother. Proverbs. Yeah. Proverbs 12:26, and it reads, "The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth him." Yeah, that's why Esau goes so hard and sabotaging things. And then point the finger at Jacob. And he to the most side, like, look at your people, they're going up. You're the one that sabotaged them to go up. You put them in an environment to go up. So I don't have to say they don't have no choice, but you know what I mean? Even we still go out, man. You have us in this wicked kingdom, man. Okay, you're going. You might go to a restaurant. You order the steak or whatever, but on the side, they're cooking the lobster on the same grill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They might even use their little the pork tallow, man.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. You know what I'm
that
saying?
happened to me before right over here. I was so fucking mad, man.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, order beef or whatever. That's why I hate if it's not chicken. I don't want to eat it because I don't trust these damn things.
You see what I'm saying, though? Yeah. It's devils, man. So we're in hell, right? But we try the best. Yeah. That's right. Wicked of our people not trying.
From the point you made of it, you said about Esau, he doesn't understand that everything he's doing is something judged for.
Yeah.
Like you keep doing harder and harder to get Israel to go up, but you're also getting judged for what you're doing. Not smart.
Finish up that in Acts.
Okay. Acts 2 verse 6, and it says, "Now when this was the noise abroad, the multitude came together and were confounded, because that every man heard them speak in his own language.
Yeah. And let's go different languages. Just because you spoke a different language doesn't mean you're not Israelite. A lot of you people get bogged out, like, confused over all these things. You know what I mean? You hold too dearly to these things, like, oh, because you speak a different language, you're from a different nation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, your honor is on that.
Yeah, you're a Hamite, you know what I'm saying? Because you're speaking whatever, I don't know.
Swahili.
Swahili,
You know,
yeah.
that's from, yeah,
Bantu.
Tree,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yoruba,
Yeah.
whatever the
Your
case may be.
tribal tongue or whatever.
Because the brother just brought out Isaiah 11, but I tell you, you're gonna pretty much stretch out his hand again. But Assyria, we think Assyrians are gonna speak what we're speaking.
Right. Exactly.
So you think the natural Elamites up in the fucking bushes, you think they're gonna speak? What do you think they're gonna speak? They're not gonna speak English, man. Right?
exactly.
They're gonna speak the same language in their country tongue where they're born. You know?
May I add to that point as well that you were saying? Because if you read Nehemiah, it's proof, right? He got really mad at Jake.
Shut up.
Jake was they were marrying the women of the other nations, and then essentially they were speaking like the people of Ashdod,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it was Ashdod.
Right? So it shows you like why culture is important, but what happens over time when we marry these heathens.
And that's what the brothers going into there is what happened in the time of the giants, man. The same thing. That's the breakdown for the giants. If you don't know the so-called the Nephilims, that's the breakdown right there. It was Jake going up. That's all. You know, because the Bible's all about repetition. It happened over and over again. Here we are again, same thing. Yeah, you know.
Acts 2, verse 7. And it says, and they were, all amazed and marveled, saying to another, behold, are not all these split Galileans? And how here we every man in his own tongue wherein we were born, Parthians, and Medes, and Elamites, and dwellers in Mesopotamia, and in Judea, and Cappadocia, and Pontus, and Galatia, Persia, and Philia.
It's all over Europe, and, you know what I'm saying?
That's right. And Turkey, Asia,
Cyprus and them side, you know what I'm saying?
even what's the other Malta?
Yeah.
Malta up in there.
Yep.
Yeah, Syria, Greece.
Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's not right up to
This is actually very straightforward.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's you Christians that try and mystify the scriptures. They want to mystify the scriptures. And boy, I can't do it. Only my pastor can unlock the seal.
Yeah, it's like,
Only the pastor
Yeah.
can break the seal.
They don't even know what the seal is.
Yeah. They're bugged out, bro.
9, and it says, Parthians, and Medes, and Elamites, and dwellers in Mesopotamia, Judea, and Cappadocia, Pontus, and Asia, Phrygia, and Philia, and Egypt, and other parts of Libya, about Cyrene, Africa, strangers of Rome, Jews, and proselytes, Greeks, and Arabians, and we do hear them speak in our own tongue, the wonderful works of the Most High. And when they were all
And that's a cut to them saying, oh, right? Because he just listed off all these nations, man.
Yeah.
But that's where the Israelites dwelt. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say. But they'll use there's no Jew nor Greek. So they're basically saying there's only Jew and Greek.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
The Lord could have easily said there's no difference between Jews nor Syrians.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It was just where they were located.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you idiots.
That's it.
Because they don't understand. Because the 10 tribes are already on the other side of this going on, man. So what about them?
That's right.
You know what I'm trying to say? The gospel is not for them, or you know what I mean? Like, you guys are bugged out, man.
They don't even know why that was said. No Jew or Greek. They don't even know the history, but why he said that specific thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
guys are fucking stupid.
The spiritual.
That's right.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, the reason they were is also that they were Israelites, is that they were coming back with custom in the Torah when the men would have to come back for a certain time dates.
Yeah.
Right? So that shows that they were Israelites. Or did it make those high holy days come back? Exactly. That's what. What's it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a cut. That's a cut as well. You're right because the heathens couldn't be at the high holy. Right? It wasn't for you, and you wouldn't want to be there anyways.
That's right. You look stupid.
Yeah,
What's this guy doing here?
and not one of you Christians keep the high holy. Right?
Their high holy days coming up actually.
Yeah.
Which that that goes into all the Babylonian customs, but also guess who gave you that?
No capital. I'm kidding.
Small hats, man.
Yeah.
Small hats promoted them. To make money off these weirdos.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, imagine small hats don't celebrate Christmas, but they're making all the money off of Christmas. That's crazy, bro.
Yep, from Germany.
Yeah.
Because at one point, Christmas was actually outlawed in America.
Yeah,
In the late 1800s, and then they brought it back in a major way
Yeah.
with the white Christmas and all that. A few people getting all giddy and fuzzy inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's fucking cold outside.
Yeah.
The hell's wrong with you, man?
I love it when it snows.
Well, go. See, in the kingdom though, we're gonna still have the 4 seasons, right? So, the snow is gonna be nice.
Yeah.
We're gonna have our lodge cabins, and
Things gonna be
we're gonna
nice.
be out there with our big coats,
That's
our
right,
wool,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna enjoy it, but we're also gonna be able to regulate our temperature, our body.
yeah.
So it's not even gonna be nothing to us.
You don't even really need the color. Really.
Yeah. But we're just gonna have it though.
Yeah, that's important.
We're gonna come back. We're gonna stay. You know? You know, if you want to take a trip to the Alps, you know what I mean? Wherever,
Yeah. God.
you want to go skiing, whatever you want to do in the kingdom. We're gonna have some sort of technology. We're gonna
Fly over.
whatever. We're just gonna vibe out. We're gonna have the whatever, man. You guys know what I'm saying, man.
Whatever we want.
You know?
Our imagination.
It's just for dramatic effect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the thing. What we're saying. That's like imagination. There's so many things we can do.
Yeah.
That book is a totally different book than what we're experiencing right now.
Yeah.
Totally different.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Past. Because I'm very curious to see what Adam did. I want to see what the sons of God were doing. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to see all of that. I want to see the flood.
Yeah. What the hell are you doing in the Oh, geez.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to see the religions that they were doing before.
Oh God, yes.
And a lot of that's underground.
That's
That's
right.
water, right? So
Right.
it's not even normal things.
Yeah, a lot of
What
those.
you guys
Yeah,
doing?
God.
What you
For the
what
Lord
you
to
doing?
want to like put my place up.
Exactly. What are you
Yeah.
doing?
Jake went off, man.
Also, there's a scripture in Zechariah that basically talks about how, like, in the kingdom of this, like, you're not seeing like how Yahshua was crucified as well.
God.
Man, like, I'm born watching his body.
That's right. Yeah.
That means I'm gonna be able to see like all the history that happened with all that, right? Before our time.
Or the angels made this whole place.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see all of that. That's right. Yeah.
James 1:1.
NLT.
This letter,
Yeah.
this letter is from James, a slave of Yahweh and of the Lord Yahushua HaMashiach. I am writing to the 12 tribes, Jewish.
A servant though. He wasn't no slave.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it kind of went off to that on that.
Yeah,
What's that?
Yeah.
Because it said on the KJV it'll say servant, no?
Yeah, it's a servant of
it says, yeah, it says servant.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But we are.
It's
Yeah.
still the same thing,
Yeah.
The word is,
Yeah.
has a different.
Yeah.
We are
Yeah.
servants of the slave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like
Yeah.
bonds to our shine, right?
God.
Yeah. Of course.
Prisoners,
Yeah. Prison. Yeah. We're bound to.
That's right.
But at the same time, the elect said cause us friends. Right?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that's what he was being humble.
Yeah.
They're being humble enough, sir. But yeah, it's true. But if we're of the elect, we're friends.
That's right.
Let's get that. Hold that one and hold that one.
Yeah. That's the problem. Saying like most of the honor they have like everybody that's slave to somebody something else.
Yeah. We're the slave to something.
Oh, that was right.
That's what.
Our shine. So yeah.
To our lust,
It's true.
emotion.
Good.
What this time? Well, going.
Sometimes I wish some last question. just walk like this way and just turn that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, no. I think he really thought there was a path here. That's why.
Well, no,
There
was none of that. There was none of that.
Don't the bells. Parents were saying, oh, sorry, that's
Our spirits, you gotta be vigilant. That's why, Pastor Carl was talking about that. We gotta be vigilant out here, man. We're not in the shadow of death. We don't go fucks out here. I mean, demons and spirits on them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be, we gotta have a certain level of be on guard and be on smoke. What's up? You know?
the force field dumps them off anyways.
Yeah, exactly. They ain't
That's what happened.
on the phone, man.
They walk around.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He knew it wasn't one of those. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that.
Yeah, well, you got the
Slack you.
Hear me good? I finished? No, I didn't. You didn't
Finish it, right?
No, okay. It says, I am writing to the 12 tribes, it says, Jews, believers scattered abroad, greetings.
Right. So it tells you here it was scattered abroad. Does it go into the where they are? It actually bring out the King James because the King James tell you about the 12 tribes. It was scattered abroad.
Okay, so James 1 and 1, King James. And James, a servant of Yahweh and the Lord Yahushua and Mashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered.
There you go.
Greeting.
So the tribes were scattered abroad, and the brothers will actually tell you in Acts where they were coming from. Yeah, so that's who he was writing to. It wasn't anybody else. So that's another cut to the whole Gentiles. It's two Gentiles in the scripture: the natural Gentiles and then the Israelites. Who are going on. That's it. It should be done right there for each one. I guess the Lord is just having these guys bringing out all these things with dramatics and to deceive the third.
Why does
That's all it is.
Why does the gate?
That's it.
As we were talking about the car, we were talking about saying that the Lord's also using it as a sifting agent.
That's right.
Because everyone's, it's like you got a group of friends, and then one guy said, "Hey man, you know what? I like eating pork." The guy's like, "Bro, man, me too. I was alone. Hey, bro, me too. Me too. That's what's happening." Oh, I believe in the Gentiles too. Yeah, we think it make it too. That's what we exposed. I knew.
Yeah. The next thing is gonna be we can eat abominations.
Yeah.
That's what he's gonna say.
Yeah.
All things are clean.
Yeah,
Right,
man.
Yeah.
If you go into remember what's coming to wickedness, it doesn't stop.
No, exactly.
Just getting wider and wider and wider. The brother says, "Wide is the gate."
Yeah.
It's destruction. It gets worse and worse. Wicked man waxing worse and worse. Doesn't just stop. Oh, the Gentiles can be saved. Remember that I think last year was this badass food that was making Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah. He's on dialysis.
It is probably dead now.
Yeah. That weirdo, man.
Doesn't stop, man. Wickedness doesn't stop.
Trying to tell you that. Yeah. Did he disciples, right? Oh,
I was not changed. I was like,
Let's get that one. Let's call you friend. You got it or no? No, I got it. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, fine.
This is the book of St. John, 15 verse 15. It reads, henceforth I call you not servants.
Read above that. Read a scripture above that.
So it says, so St. John, 15 verse 14, it reads, ye are my friends.
That's see? Yeah.
It says, ye are my friends if you do whatsoever I command you. Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth.
See? Because the servants don't know but we have the secrets now, right?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? When the seals are open.
Yeah, open hands to.
Yeah. So, as long as we endure, we are the hopeful elect. Huh? We just call ourselves the hopeful elect. And the world don't got this, man. The world don't understand what's going on, right?
It says, but I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard of my Father, I have made known unto you.
That's the understanding. Right? Like the brother said, the rest of the world, they're getting geared up for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? We're getting geared up for the mark of the beast, man.
Yeah.
About to get tested out here. Everyone's still worried about a nice time.
Yeah. Well,
Annoying ass jingles, man.
Satanic ass music, man. You know what I'm saying?
Every year the same shit.
Yeah, on fucking repeat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same shit on repeat. That's demonic, man.
Yeah, it is, man.
That's demonic.
That's actually how you.
Yeah, it's a thing. Yeah.
Exactly.
And you know who wrote all those damn jingles, man? Amalek.
Exactly.
This chick, I think I posted in the chat. This chick was going into how Amalek deceived the whole world with the Christmas, and then all the jingles are written by him.
Wow.
You know, fuck you people up.
Put some little messages in that shit too.
Yep. Idiots talking about, oh, I'm gonna do some overtime at work so I can buy some, finish up my Christmas again. Last time they had their Christmas party, like, oh, you gonna come? Hell no, man. I'm busy.
It's not even like I want to do overtime to make money so I can invest in
Yeah,
business.
yeah. Christmas gift.
Just to give it back to the fucking system.
Exactly.
Like, it's straight up.
Weirdo.
Yeah, not overtime to better yourself. Overtime to give. Yeah.
So they can see a smile on the idiot's face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, look what you got me for Christmas.
Yeah.
Foolishness, man.
That's draining, and that's depressing.
Oh, that's why people steal around this time and people get their house broken into. Yeah. You're out here flashing in your yard with all them lights. We gotta be rich to have those Christmas lights up. So you're at Target.
You must have money to blow. You might, you spend on your electricity bill.
That's right.
Bill, right.
What people are doing that and they don't have money to blow.
Right.
See, you got those people too.
That's right.
Just because it's the spirit of Christmas, I gotta put the lights up.
Yeah, drowning in debt.
It's
Put all their
crazy.
cards.
Yeah.
Just to give
I
gifts.
think about the new year.
Exactly.
That's why they always say
Yeah.
January, February is the most the time people commit suicide.
Wow.
Because you motherfuckers still think about that whole $20,000 debt for Christmas. You know?
I was just like, I would say, like to say like myself, like I'll save so much money. I'll save in these holidays. Like when you actually start doing these things, you actually save money, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like save money, like actually, like I can go save it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
You're right.
Yeah, man, like I speak for myself. I know this.
Look at that. We're talking about Christmas.
Yeah, she on top.
That's
Exactly. Yeah.
for vanity. You're not chopping down the tree to build a whole. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not. It's not.
You gotta fucking toss the tree after you're done with it, man.
Honest to God.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's why the freaking house burned down.
Yeah, that's true.
That's vanity, man.
This is man. If you really read Jeremiah, you'll see.
Let's get that.
It's favorite holiday.
Just hold that down.
Yeah, just get into Christmas and smash Christmas. Because this guy has a tree on his car. And when you read Jeremiah, it's the same thing. They cut a tree down, passing it. Yeah. It's the same thing. You know? But then you read that, you bring it out to them, they're like, oh, that's not the same. So there's no point of talking to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even Amalek, like you said, Amalek made the song, right? So Amalek said, "Deck the halls of balls." Where do you say where do you get the lingo from for scripture?
That's right.
She's in a Karen Brenner still.
Going shake.
Jeremiah 10, verse 1. And it says, "Hear ye what the Lord Yahweh speaking unto you, O house of Israel, since you listen to the words of the Most High." When did he change? Right? Never. But here it is, you're rebellious. Christians are rebellious. You people of the world, rebellious. Okay? Even atheists celebrate Christmas. Rebellious.
God, everyone.
You know, everybody, yeah.
Even Muslims and people from Brampton, the Hindus and
Yeah.
what's the other ones?
Because they're Babylonians.
Tamil, the Sikhs.
Because they're all Babylonians.
Yeah. They're here to just fulfill their lust,
That's it.
their spiritual lust.
Yeah, Muslims are celebrating Christmas in
Yeah,
Babylon. It's like, fuck it, yeah.
Woman's family be coming together with their Christmas Christian family.
Yeah.
And celebrating, man.
Yeah.
Put on the ugly t-shirts and everything.
Yep.
Ugly sweaters.
Yeah, because why? The kids, right? Their
Yeah,
kids are
God.
here in Babylon.
Yeah.
Marrying. They see the Edomite, the
They all
J
get jealous.
kids.
Yeah, they get
They want to
jealous,
take
man.
part too. They're like,
Yeah.
I feel left out. You know?
Yeah.
And then, they want to fit in. These,
Yeah.
Elam, Ishmael, they want to fit in.
All want to fit.
So they're like,
Oh, yeah.
fuck it. You know?
That Babylonian wine's stronger than their
strong.
God of their
Yeah,
God.
man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they throw their gods away and
Yeah.
you know what? The women do it, the men sort of say, you know what, I don't want to
Yeah.
be a some throw that shit away.
You're 100% right. It's stronger because guess what? The Christians don't do. They don't celebrate what what do you call those?
Israelite-
The Ishmaelite holidays.
Yeah,
Rapture, yeah, Diwali and all that stuff.
They
They
don't
look down on those.
That's right.
They look down on you other nations, man. But when it comes to Christmas, all of you guys join right in. Yep.
Yeah.
So you're 100% right. This wine is it's a strong, toxic wine, man. Strong drink. Yeah. God.
That's all going back to Nimrod. I mean, not Nimrod.
Nimrod too. Nimrod's palace.
Genesis. In Genesis, the one world.
Oh,
Right, Tower.
Yeah,
Tower of Babel. Slakia.
There we are again.
Yeah, the Tower of Babel.
Con.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 2, and it says, Thus saith Lord Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen then are dismayed at them, for the customs of the people are vain.
Yeah.
One cutteth a tree out of the forest, and the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. They deck it with gold.
Yeah.
They deck it with silver and with gold, and they fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not.
Isn't the same thing that we're seeing right now? They go and they snatch a tree, right? They go to their little malls and they buy the little tree for like $200, $300, right? And then they bring it home, cast it in front of the living room. They decorate it. They might not use the gold and silver, but they use the golden balls. Yeah. Right? The fake gold.
Yeah, the fake gold. Yeah,
the
yeah.
lights.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
You know?
That's how you know these people have this kingdom's so broken, poor. Because even that
Worship
They
is
have-
properly, man.
yeah. Put the damn silver and the gold on the tree there. Go all out, man.
So someone can rob their ass.
Yeah. You guys are weak, man. You guys don't believe in anything. You know what I'm saying?
The tree on top.
You guys don't even know the origins of your own friggin' holiday. Yeah.
This still think it's like it's God.
Yeah.
Celebrating Jesus' birthday. Listen, I think in the scripture you talks about birthdays too. You're not supposed to celebrate birthdays.
Yep.
So you guys are going off and on left.
That's why they put that star on the top. It's supposed to represent the star that the three wise men followed during the
Right.
time when he was born. It's just when he was born.
So they're mixing.
Yeah, they're mixing. That's what they're doing. And that's why the wine is very, very, very enticing. They're mixing two things. Yeah, three. You're right.
Anything.
There's many. Yeah. Some truth in there. There's some truth in there, but
Yeah.
it's mostly lying.
Right.
That's why it's like, oh man, when Jesus was born, on the 25th day. First of all, when he was born, it wasn't winter. No.
In the dead of winter, that's going into the Father God, man. Right? The dead of winter. I think dead. And then in the springtime they celebrate on the living.
Exactly.
Mother. Right?
And then the calendar. Remember,
Yeah.
the calendar you guys are following is wrong too. Remember, the calendar's not the same calendar we're following that they had back then.
That's right. So they're off.
You can't tell us that. They're like, no, Christmas. Christmas.
And listen, man, the men don't really want to celebrate this shit. No, they don't. They do this shit because of you.
Yeah.
You know, you women.
Yeah.
They want to keep you women happy.
Yeah.
Right. Because you know the hoes never happy. Right? You want to keep the children happy, the women happy. If it's up to men will just like not give a fuck about that. Don't get drunk and that's it.
Yeah, I was just watching this show, right? And bitch committed adultery on her man, and the man provide everything for the man, for her. You know what I'm saying? Nice home, nice everything. She wasn't happy. And what she wanted something like struggling guy. So you know what I mean?
Right.
That's what gave him fulfillment. You know? Bitch. That's wicked though. That's wicked. That's how you know this place is backward. It shouldn't be that way. In a righteous society, it would never be that way. You know what I'm saying? Because order would be established. Have to be. You know what I'm saying? A little straightening.
These things will be stone.
You want she like Batman, right?
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
I guess we have to stone. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we have Esau in the middle of it. We can't do nothing about it. Now, yeah, he's refereeing the pussy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Playing goalie and referee at the same time.
The man keep moving the goalposts.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy out here. But as a man, these women want men, but men can't be men in this society. Right? So that's why they look at us like, you can't do much. You're not gonna do nothing. I'll run circles around you. This, that, and third. Whatever. Though. It is what it is. We'll show you Batman when things come.
No, it's changing. It's only changing. It's
Things
changing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Bitches again put to death again. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
No,
man.
yeah, men are starting to get back in a little bit.
Yes, slowly.
Because guess what? Times are getting hard, so men are gonna start being men again.
Yeah, yeah.
The reason why all these men were like this is because it was nice time.
Yes. Yeah.
Everyone got soft.
Times.
Women got
Yeah.
stronger, and the men got weak.
Yeah. Like times create
There you go.
men. Yeah.
Right.
Just in regards to that point we're saying about the women
God.
and the women look down on other men, especially like the regular,
Yeah, the regular working
nine
men.
to five, right? Yeah. Men. This is Esther chapter 1, verse 18, and it says, and likewise, shall the ladies of Persia and Media say this day unto all the king's princes, which have heard of the deed of the queen Vashti. And it says, thus shall there arise too much contempt and wrath. If it please the king, let there go out a royal commandment from him, and let it be written among the laws of the Persians in the means that it not be altered, that Vashti come no more before the king Ahasuerus, and let the king give her royal estate unto another.
You know who Vashti's representation of? The damn Edomite woman, man, in this time. Because she's the one that led the way with the adultery and cheating on her husband, going to have a work husband and a whole husband and all that bullshit. And all these hoes just picked up and now they brought it into your house. Because Esau never stopped it out from the beginning. So it kept spreading. And here we are now, a bunch of adulterous bitches.
That he's so freaked out now that he wants to watch you copy women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how defeated in the spirit he is. Really, a base man. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
The only thing he has really is the sword and the wicked. That's all he really meant on the earth. Other than that, even my woman, they want change.
Yeah. And I posted something today that I saw from I think the brother from Carolina. Posted something saying Jake is like the most desired man.
Yeah.
Edith. All on a Jake.
They under the women, because they're the weaker vessel, the Lord did give them the ability to power.
Yes.
They have to have something to survive. So they can power.
You can see it.
They can see it. They can feel it. They not Jake, man.
You just have, in this world, money is power, right? But we just have raw power.
That's it.
Raw power.
Like,
That's when we show up at work. They just start hitting on
instinctual, our aura.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
power. Our aura is power.
Yeah, that's right.
And it just,
Sunday powers is just
Yeah.
different.
even though these damn Edomites have 100 grand inheritance,
Yeah.
saved up out, I'm just being not generous.
That's right.
They probably have more. I'm just saying they get stuff passed down to them, house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But they still hating on you.
With nothing.
Yeah, you can feel it, man. Like, go on your
When you're working.
Oh, yeah. Work. Like, automatically, grocery store, like, all Edomites. Like, they're all little. You put turn around. What the heck? Okay, you can feel like all your amongst they're weak, man.
That's why I dress like with the poncho and shit, because the poncho, it gives you makes you look a little different than everybody around. Yeah, it makes you look like powerful, man.
Yeah.
So walk with that shit around and everyone just stare. Like, that's the best is yet to come.
That's right. Get used to it.
Yeah,
Get used to it. You know what I'm saying?
man.
Yeah.
That's what we say, man. That's right, man. So this will be solves it. It has a certain kind of aura, mentality. When back with Queen Sheba, when she was in the presence of Solomon, she was kind of like bored. That's right, because King Solomon had aura. Right?
What do you call it again? Prostrate? Prostrate, yeah. Prostrate all the way, yeah.
Yeah. This last verse here, and it says, Esther chapter 1, verse 20, and it says, and when the king's decree, which he shall make, shall be published throughout all his empire, for it was great, and all the wives give to their husbands honor, both to the great and small. So essentially, it was a decree that was put forth because when Queen Vashti's she didn't show up, right? They summoned her, he wanted to show her off, and he decided it was not going to come. But he understood as a heathen, like, this will trickle down onto the regular women. So there was a cancel, he had to put that out. So his decree, it was put forward by, him saying, okay, we don't want this vibration on our women. So our our men are going to be honored, whether they might be, you might be a cobbler,
Yeah.
you might be a cupbearer. They still,
Right.
all those men, they're still going to receive honor. But in this
Yeah.
society, the complete opposite.
Because that was a big thing. True. What she did was a very, very big thing. This is like the king. The king. We out of it fucking line.
Also, they're still doing that today. You know, they still do that where they honor the son.
Yes.
Always honor the son.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the prize.
them. That's how you know it's them.
That's them.
That's them. Yeah, yeah. Because all their names mean king.
Yeah.
Sing means king. All the names that Elam has something to do with royalty. Yeah, yeah. They might sound simple, but that's why they walk around like their shit don't stink, man.
Yeah.
But they stink. Yeah. Even if it's them like right in their the delivering food and shit. What is right here? Yeah. Delivering the food, like you can't talk to Elam. You know what I'm saying? You know?
I was at first I look for
It's also because of how they're raised.
Exactly. They're random. What do you call them? Ruling class
Yeah.
mentality.
That was the same thing with Alexander. That's why the great his mom nourished him.
Yeah.
So he's moving. I'm a king. I'm a ruler. No, he started by Israel. It's not the same thing with Israel. You have your mom talking shit about to the son, saying you ain't shit. What do you think's gonna do to the son when he grows up?
Yeah. Because if you ever deal with an Elamite woman, she now she's getting out a little bit out of hand. But she actually respects men. You understand power of men, and they worship their men in a way. You know? I got myself quite men, I have to because they're the only woman on the planet Earth right now. You think Moab is not even that submissive, man, anymore. It's the Elamite woman that's submissive because they understand that man. That's why Elamite men always putting their hands on them. They understand that, so they respect that.
Yeah. Do this to their sons. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, hey, sons of shit.
Yeah, they get me thugs, man.
Yeah, the sons, man.
Murdering and they show up in the court. Show up in the courthouse. Yeah. Whole family decked out. Yeah. Bring it out whatever we have.
Okay, First Ezra chapter 4, verse 1, and it says, and then the second had spoken to the strength of the king, began to say, O ye men, do not excel in strength that bear rule over the sea and in the lands and all the things in them.
then I travel, go far and wide, conquer whatever. Land,
Colonize places.
Yeah. That's what Israelite men did, you know what I mean? Spirit, Yahweh commanded us to do, we did it, right? You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna do again. Go ahead.
We were colonized.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're calling a lot. We're allowed to be called.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's right. Slave masters.
Verse 3, and it says, but yet the king is more mighty, for he is Lord over all these things and hath dominion over them, and whatsoever he commanded them they do. And if they bid them be poor,
So imagine, trying to disrespect the king. He has dominion and power over the land. You know what I'm saying? Well, he has command over generals and army and on standby, and he just you know what I mean?
Just like that.
Wow, it's not. And that's they'll get with a man with so-called
Power, yeah.
power in the world. And shit, yeah,
That's a very,
you know what I'm saying? It's that order, man.
I to the flip side of that. Steph Curry, that's the other side to it is you got these fucking sips that are allowed to do that fucking shit. Right? Because Steph Curry, at the end of the day, you chose that fucking bitch. You chose it. She didn't just jump onto your ride and then all of a sudden you guys are together. No, you said, I want this woman. Blah, 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 blah.
But you know what? Too low. I'm true. Not in his defense, but in this world, man, they pretty much
They promote it.
they promote that weird shit.
I agree. I
They
agree.
promote rebellion. So he might be all in on it too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because it trickles down to the common people, right?
Yeah.
That's what. So if it's happening at the top, then it's gonna happen at the bottom.
That's right.
So it's all like it could be a publicity stunt,
True.
but it's gonna work on the common people. That's really what their goal is. You know what I'm saying?
people like off balance.
Exactly.
That's why
And accept adultery, basically. You know what I mean?
That's why Isaiah 4:1 says, read NLT, it says, women will be fighting for men because all you men are gonna fucking die, all you people are gonna die. Because, like I said, I still have both sides. Exactly.
You
Men are gonna
Lost.
fucking die. They're gonna get rid of you because you simply weak men are not gonna survive. Right? You don't have the mentality of a man of the word, so you're not gonna survive. So when the men are gonna be left, are gonna be the left men, and those women are gonna flock to them because those guys have to be it's like, this is my guy, he's a good case. You have to submit to him. You have no choice because you're gonna be in a fucked up situation. So
Yeah, I was telling this chick that today because like she's Muslim too, but then they're all against they're all feminists.
Yeah,
man. They're
yeah,
all against a man having multiple
Yeah,
wives.
yeah.
So you know what? I'm like, don't worry about it because the war's coming.
The Great War. The
Yeah,
Great War is coming.
The Great War. Mention that in Ezra too, when it talks about men are gonna die for the wars to come. Yeah, right. And you women are gonna be mourning.
yeah, no fucking choice.
You're not gonna care that Barazal got 10 wives.
That's right.
Come on, man.
You can say anything, you're just going outside.
That's it. That's it. You're in the cold.
That's
In the
it.
cold.
Fucking man the door.
Yeah. That's
That's it. Outside. Just do that mission blanket, man.
Yeah.
Because they don't understand there's going to be race wars and civil wars and political wars and class wars,
Gender war.
gender
Yeah,
wars,
and guy that
animals on the streets,
Cannibals.
cannibals, men running trains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then chopping your head off after that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Gonna get mad.
So when I say you went outside, you're gonna just straighten up real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick.
The brother, because the men of the Lord, we're the only ones going to be
Obviously like that.
of sane mind and stability
Yeah.
that you're going to want to get with us.
That's right.
But if you don't get in line, you're going outside in the cold.
Yeah. Or in the heat.
Either way, you're not gonna survive outside.
That's it.
And perfect example is Miriam.
Yeah.
She put on the winner's lap and she got straightened real quick.
Sip a day.
There you go.
That's right.
Yeah,
It's dark back then.
Yeah, there's no street lights back then.
Exactly. She was hearing all kind of shit.
Yeah.
Wolves, probably.
Oh, yeah.
I remember like I was watching the video from the brother in New York, the brother among a bar. He made a video saying like it's like when she hit the fan, you need a man.
Yeah.
That's right.
So you know,
That's
because
it.
when out here they have that mentality. Oh, I don't need a man
That's right.
because everything is it's good.
No, you get a video on Twitch. Twitch saying when she hits the man, then she'll need a man. She's not looking for a man.
Yeah.
No, that's bullshit. But you're not gonna get a
And
man.
all the brothers are all the with your mark.
Yeah.
Yes, it's your mark.
She came to the realization,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna need a man with all hell breaks.
And she's marked. She's not gonna get a man.
Exactly.
She's not gonna get a man.
Yeah.
The prophets already saw you and you're marked.
You're marked.
So you might even run into one of the prophets and the Lord put a spirit. I'm like, that was you, bitch?
Yeah.
All right, get the fuck out of here.
Kick rocks.
That's right, man.
Back in First Ezra chapter 4, verse 4, and it says, "And if he bid them make war with the one against the other, they do it. If he send them out against the enemies, they go and break down mountain walls and towers. They slay and are slain and transgress not the king's commandment. If they get the victory, they bring all to the king as well in the
Another point,
spoil."
right? Like these women, right? Hold that point, or like these women, they'll say, you know what I'm trying to say? Go build that house. So they want us to be the most traditional men on earth, right?
I'll build a house when we get a virgin. How about
Yeah,
that?
exactly. You know what I mean? Go build that house. They want you to be all traditional, but they ain't traditional for fuck. But their cherry already been fun. You know what I'm saying?
Years ago.
That's why if they say that, it's like just be a virgin then.
You have five, you got 5 husbands. All right, I'm being generous.
Yeah.
times 25.
Yeah.
5 times 25. That's just bunch of
And those are the same ones that tell you can't have another one.
right. We're right, but I can have an extra list.
What do you call it again? Yeah, it's what do you call it? The emotional monogamy.
Yeah.
Like what like what we tell Angela, you want to be a part of my monogamy?
Yeah. Webby. Yeah.
That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, Angela Yee was like, ask Webby if you believe in monogamy.
He's like, yeah, I'm loyal to a couple of women in my life.
Yeah.
My mama, my sisters. And the man's like, you want to be a part of my monogamy?
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
That's not, monogamy doesn't work, man.
That's
That's just for the woman. It's a one-way street. You got
yeah, and it was a ploy. It was a pseudo ploy, pretty much for now a woman to still be adulterous.
Yes.
That's really what it comes down to, because it's really the woman trying to snoop around, go through the phone, and
Yeah.
like where are you? This that,
Yeah.
they're trying to have power over you. That they know everything about you, and then you're pattern. All right, now I can commit adultery here. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. Oh, you're doing that, then I can do this.
Yeah. And anyway, the Lord's gonna smite you. You cheat on one of the men of the Lord here, the Lord's gonna smite you.
That's right.
All right.
Right.
Don't get it twisted. Okay, we're not going through. We don't need to go.
Exactly.
We're not doing that.
Let's not do that.
Fuck it.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You might,
Just look and all that.
That's it. Yeah. If my woman's committing adultery, the Lord's gonna deal with her.
That's right.
That's it.
Something like that.
I'll know, bitch.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Something. You know what I'm saying? I'll know. Don't fuck around.
Okay, let me add a quick. I just had a quick point as well. So boy, the monogamy is also important to us. Yeah, it's right because for us it's a natural in our spirit to multiply. But Esau is because they're terrified. They know there's the scriptures talk about how there's small amount to eat it.
Yeah.
They don't multiply as much as we do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So for us within his mindset, okay, let's put these policies to make sure that these people don't multiply as fast. That's what they did for freedom. Right?
Yes, because now me and this chick, not really debating, but we're having a conversation today. And the birth rate's down, man. Birth rates for Edomites, birth rates for Jake, Moab, everyone.
Yeah, down for
Yeah.
everyone. But Jake is still
Jake is
at the it's down for everyone. But Jake is still at the top.
Edomites, for some reason the Lord didn't bless these people, man, because when it comes to making children, that's why they always look down on the immigrants. When the immigrants have like 4 and 5 kids, well, look at them. All these children. Yeah.
Well, so that's what you're
Idiots,
saying,
man.
They did the research beside this. They show that between Jake and Esau, his sperm is weak. His sperm is deformed. So that's why when they have children, they come up deformed. They have the diseases, autism, all these birth defects, right? And
But to add on to that too, right? With Esau, whenever he's trying to have a kid, he has to plan the day. His woman's ovulated on this. Okay, we gotta do it on this day. This right? Okay, we gotta do it now. Let's try it.
Hang the bitch upside down.
Yeah. They're doing all this weird shit.
They're doing a sexual insemination.
Yes, that's the main one. That shit expensive.
Doesn't even always work.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know a chick from work who she already have one child, but she wants to have another one. And she's having a hard time, man. So I'm like, if you had a Jake, it'll be fine.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And now what I'm seeing on TikTok is these so-called black women. What they do now is they're saying like when men goes like they're pretty much shifting the blame on women having retarded babies on older men. On Jake, on older Jakes, like 40 something and 50 something. Then the sperm. They say the sperm mutates. It's bullshit.
But they have no problem
Yeah.
giving the child, letting their child take all the B
fact-
scenes.
Yeah. Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? The little poison darts.
Yeah.
They have no. Oh, that's not the problem though. That's not the issue. But it's men's sperm that's the issue, right?
It's not even true.
I mean, it's you geriatric hoes, man. So,
That's
that's all it comes down to.
That's
The
it.
women
That's
being
it.
geriatric. That's all it is.
You know, they don't want to take accountability. They probably they got an abortion. Okay, but I'll keep this baby.
And there's another thing. The birth control, man.
Yep, yeah, birth control.
All of them birth control.
All these things that you guys are doing, and you're not considering no accountability. There's no accountability.
Zero.
What those women do also, just to add, they discriminate and they ostracize the younger woman that has children, which is younger, like 18, 15, 16, when actually that's when you're supposed to be having children because the children become strong.
Yeah.
And then they say, well, then they wait till they're in their 30s and now I want to have children. The eggs are already, like they're at the point of being dried up and now you're seeing one have children. And then you're trying to shift the blame on that. All fucking bullshit, man.
Yeah, and another thing that they're doing too, they're pretty much demonizing older men with younger women.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're old hoes, they know that they can't, they're done. They're done for, man.
After well.
Yeah, they're done for. Older men don't want you, then so then they try to like pretty much demonize and say, oh, men are here, older men are gonna manipulate. can't manipulate an 18-year-old in this time.
Hell no.
Them hoes have more experience than you.
Yeah. She told me what she wanted to do.
You know?
And the whole joke of what you're saying, those younger women are going after the older men. That's right. That's the whole joke about. Because the funny thing is, those old fucking bitches, you're doing the same thing too.
Yeah.
When you were younger, you were going after the older men. I remember in high school, I seen all those girls that are in grade 9. They're going after the guys in grade 12. Some guys are even in high school.
You're outside.
University,
yeah,
going outside with their whips.
Pull up in front of the car in front of the school with the cars.
Yeah, well, you bitches talking about you were doing the same fucking
Yeah.
shit. You're just mad because you hit your wall, you're dried up,
Time
your
is
tits
over.
are sagging, right? And
Yeah,
now
that's
you
it.
can't get a man.
Plus the pussy's loose.
That's all you're mad about.
Gonna get graphic.
You can't go back in time. That's what you're cheating.
Yeah, so they have to demonize the jakes, man.
So, yeah.
The jakes.
Yeah, that's it. But we'll wear it though. You know what?
Well, it's not gonna work anyway.
Hate on Israelite man. Hate on. Everybody hates Jake man.
Yeah, every single one of them. Especially the black woman and the Esau.
Black woman, Isa.
Those are the main problem.
Yeah. You know, yeah, really, these other nation women are the only one. The woman, are the only one that don't hate Jake. That's Jake man. They don't hate Jake the Jake man.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying? It's the men of the other nation that hate the Jake, which is fine. Fuck the territory.
Right. Jake will fit.
First Ezra chapter 4, I'll read verse 5 again, and it says, and then they slay and are slain and transgress not the king's commandment. If they get victory, they bring all to the king, and all, and as well the spoil as all things else.
It's like how the king gives a command to his men and they do whatever he wishes, right? Our account of King David, and it goes like this. The book of 2 Samuel 23 verse 14, and it reads, and David was then in an hold, and the garrison of the Philistines was then in Bethlehem, right here. And David longed and said, oh, that one would give me drink of the water of the well of Bethlehem, which is by the gate. And the 3 mighty men broke through the host of the Philistines and drew water out of the well of Bethlehem that was by the gate. And he took it and brought it to David. Nevertheless, he will not drink thereof, but poured it unto the Lord Yahweh. It's to show you that these men are ready to die.
Yeah.
He's a king.
Raise command.
It's a command, that's right.
Whatever, my lord. That's right, man.
It's like something that on the men of Israel are not getting in the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
Right?
This is verse 6, verse Ezra chapter 4, and it says, likewise, for those that are no soldiers have not to do with wars, but use husbandry, when they have reaped again that which they had sown, they bring it to the king and compel one another to pay tribute unto the king. And yet he is but one man. If he command to kill, they kill. If they command to spare, they spare.
You know? Max done it.
Done it.
You know what I'm saying? Fall on him.
Yeah. You know? It says verse 8, if he commands to smite, they smite. If he commands to make desolate, they make desolate. If he commands to build, they build. If he commands to cut down, they cut down.
Like I said, they try to use our manly traits against us. You know, go ahead, though. Go ahead.
And it says, if he commands to plant, they plant. If so, all his people, right? Farming. And it says, and so all his people, his commands obey him. Furthermore, he lieth down and eateth and drinketh and taketh his rest. And these keep watch around about him, neither may any one depart and do his own business, neither disobey they him in anything. O ye men, how should not the king be mightiest, when in such sort he is obeyed, and he is held by his tongue? Then the third, who had spoken of women and of the truth, this was Rubabel, began to speak. O ye men, is this not the great king, nor the multitude of men? Neither is it wine that excelleth. Who is it then that with them? And
had lordship over them. Are they not women? Women have borne the king, because women that had power over us. And it's been like that since the time of Adam. Okay? Adam fell from his woman, so to speak, you know what I mean? It's because the influence that they have, and men love their women, right? They just love that's man can't be without women. No?
We're gonna back you up. That's the right here.
Fine.
It says
I was gonna add a quick point that the problem with men is that they're in love with the woman instead of just loving them.
Yeah.
You're supposed to love her, not be in love with her. She's supposed to be in love with you,
Right.
and you're supposed to love her. Just like you're supposed to be in love with this truth. Same thing, right? So like the problem is that back then we're in love with a woman. So what you said to do is like, okay, baby, let's do it, and then that's it. You get destroyed. Finish. Right? Just like Samson. Describing his King Solomon's fall. Because he was paying homage to their gods when they should be paying homage to Yahweh. Exactly.
The woman's supposed to take on whatever religion you're under. Yeah. But these days, I don't want my woman to get this.
That's it. That's what I'm saying. But we don't.
Yeah.
We're not forcing it.
Yeah.
Our woman, man. It's not our job.
come right here.
Go ahead.
Book of First Corinthians 11:7 we read, for a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image and glory of the Most High, but the woman is the glory of the man. It's like the woman, it's like one of the women be like, no, this to because they say how this guy like Jacob or his wife.
And it goes in to say what the glory of the woman is, right?
And the little woman is here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like basically any man who wants, basically wants to show off his human, wants basically to human. Okay, so get the box, right? Pretty much, Yeah. So you need to do like get buy her things, get her like gifts, get her like check her out, all these things just to please her. But really, so that so that you actually to get that nice thing,
Scripture tells us look or what.
Yeah.
You have to fall in love because if you fall in love, you won't be able to check them. Like if you're like head over heels, you're not gonna check her. You start talking shit. Let's say okay, and it's gonna go right.
Because love, there's rebuke in love, right? There's correction, there's order in love. It's not just a feeling, fuzzy feeling, so to speak. But yeah, there's some fuzzy feeling.
there,
there. Don't get it wrong.
Yeah.
The balance of it is there, but there's more to love than just a fuzzy feeling.
because you can't lead her if you're feeling like that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a state of euphoria
Yeah.
the whole time.
And those guys are the ones that get the woman commits adultery in those guys because she's like now the roles have switched where now she's the man and he's the woman and she's like this is weird, like he's in love with me all the time, he's always messaging me all the time, like it's just weird, like I want to be doing that with my guy. And this and I'm just gonna hold in the thing, but like the women are under two different doctrines. They're under the doctrine that they're programmed as a woman, and you're under the doctrine of Babylon where they're taught to be a whore, so to speak. So you're fighting two different things. You're programming that you were born with, and
That's what's really going on.
so they get confused.
That's where they bug out.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Because they'll go after the bad guy, that treats him like shit because he's like, I don't really care about you because he's not in love with them.
Yeah.
He just, I love her for this, this, and this, but he treats her like shit, so it's extreme. But then the nice guy is the guy that's always like, oh baby, you want this, you want that. Da, 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 da. You need the guy that's in the middle. That's the middle of the Lord. So balance.
Right? Because that man is he's for temple.
Yeah.
Right? You have to yeah, there's a time that can be too much from inside. Sure, dude, outside too. Right? You have to know when to pinch and you have to know when to pull it back. Yeah, that's it. Right? So the scriptures say that he that strives to the master is a temper in the wilderness. Temperance is very important. Verse 15, and it says, women are born the king and all the people that bear rule by the sea and land. Even of them came they, and they nourished them. That planted the vineyards, from whence the wine cometh. These also make garments for men. These bring glory unto men, and unto women cannot men be. Yeah, because you might you go out with your woman, and you're going out to, and you see your woman, but your woman, whatever, like she's an extension of you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So she makes you look good. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
just, you know how it is, man.
Yeah. Because men are gonna judge you based on how your woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, how she even the conduct, how she looks and how she conducts herself. You know what I mean? But I don't, you want your woman to be not in nobody's face, not talking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it, you know, you're the man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're in control. You don't want your woman, talking, running her mouth and all up in other people's face. That's off, man.
Friendly spirit.
Yeah,
That's what they say. The friendly spirit.
I'm gonna be friends with my friend. No. Outgoing. No, it's off.
Social.
Yeah.
Socialite bitch.
Yeah, that's a horror like bitch.
It is.
Horror like spirit.
That's what the other. Sorry, I was just gonna say.
That's-
That's what the other nations look down on this.
Yeah.
Because when they go cotton,
And another thing, bro, like this whole social media thing, right? A lot of these girls that are craving for attention, social media influencers, they might not be selling the box on OnlyFans or whatever. They're still craving attention. Yep. Attention's still a whore. Yep. And then worse if she put it for the whore.
And like my brother said, they don't have to do what the next watch your street interview. Interviews. Oh my goodness. Oh, terrible truth chicks are worse than the OF's chicks had. Right, I want to know what did you what's the secret you want to tell the camera?
Yeah. Those records, yeah.
Regular chicks, man.
And the camera is which I'm telling you, because
Gone.
as soon as
Think you want to tell?
lights, camera, action. As soon as you pull out a camera and you go up to you have a mic, they just want to be involved. They start telling like they love the attention. They or whatever.
I go viral.
Like they just love it. It's weird.
Yeah, right. Camera on a microphone, dangerous.
That's dangerous. Don't walk up on me in the mall with my woman, eh?
Yeah. Oh, you guys would
Yeah.
switch your phones?
Yeah.
What?
That's a cuff weird shit, man.
And now the only time I get happy with those videos is when the bitch got caught.
Yeah.
But if the Jake, mostly it's Jake Lowe. Switch your phone, you see going to Jake's phone, talking to other chicks. Then she like, oh, the rest chick is done.
Yeah. And then another one too. These guys are bold too, eh? There's another child that these guys are doing. They're going up. They see a man with a woman. They're walking up to the woman, holding her hand, and asking for their IG in front of her man. See what I'm saying? You niggas gonna die, man. You niggas are wicked as fuck, man. The Lord's gonna kill you adulterous niggas, man. You women that are with it, the Lord's gonna kill you too, man.
You still want to put it?
Yeah,
back.
turn back, looking in the man in his eye, man. That's wicked, man. The Lord's gonna purge this place, man. That's why the missiles is coming, man. That's right. People want to be here all our life, man. Celebrating Christmas, you giving gifts to a bitch that committed adultery on you and shit. The fuck is wrong with you, man?
Because it's spirit, but the spirit of God, the spirit of all, it's on all of us. It's already happened to a lot of men. We're just like they're not following this bullshit. We're not like you women gonna understand like you are not the perfect woman. You're not the fucking prize. And that's other things. You're not the fucking prize. When a man understands he's the prize, the woman don't have any power anymore. It's gone. It disappears because he's willing to let you go. It's like I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. You think you got power with me? That's right. That's it. You're garbage. Women are garbage right now. You're not. Like you do have to like women doing their thing, but for the most part, you women are garbage. You women are garbage. You're not a prize. You just talk about the women that are fucking whores. Right? And whore not getting paid. There's a whore for free.
Yeah.
It's not even you're a harlot where you get paid.
Yeah. There's more integrity in that, man. At least that bitch signed.
Yeah, I can look back to when you go into Babylon, going back to the temple of harlots, because before the women get married, they go to the temple and they get the men in there just fuck them, right? So the same thing with in this society.
Yeah.
Because before you marry, how many men have these actions already, right? And then the final one is the bachelorette. Oh, like what happened to the bachelorette? Yeah. Then they come to you the next morning all drunk and hangover, which smells like dick and alcohol. Wow, and you have to go kiss her.
Oh, wow. This guy's freaking doors open, eh? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Look at the door. Eat out.
You know, Yeah, he just yeah. You know, like that in the next morning, you know, you get that, and then you have to go marry this spouse. But before you have to bow down to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
big humiliation ritual, man.
Yeah, it is.
That's why,
it
you
is.
know, we fell, man. Brother, we fell, you know. We fell hard. No?
We're standing back up though.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Standing
No,
back
that's
up.
right, that's right.
We're standing back up. We did follow. We're standing back up.
Yeah, bro. Standing right before back up. Calling out.
That's also like going back to typical harlots, even now, like nowadays, like these churches, these are, these pastors, they go to women.
Oh yeah.
That's like, that's all they want to do. They don't look up to the pastor. And the pastor once you actually get it, so you get it, man.
Yeah.
But they all look up to one man preaching, and like, you really want to see a man. What it is, man.
Church is an adulterous environment. Man and woman, and you know, and married women. Yeah,
Let's say you one of the brothers they decide to go to church or whatever. Let's
yeah.
just for big sake. The pastor might even see you come in there and get one of the chicks that he was eyeing.
Yeah.
You're gonna get cop blocked.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna talk shit about you.
Yeah.
You know, careful, watch him.
Yeah.
Because he wants him.
Correct. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on in the church. That place is, it's a whorehouse.
Since we're on the topic, that's another thing. Is why your woman shouldn't have male friends. Your woman has a male friend is a big red flag.
Yeah.
The biggest red flag of all. Because like that guy, whether he has it or not, he's plying, he's waiting. And sometimes with these women, they slept with that guy already, but they say,
Yeah.
it was just with his friends. It was weird, but we don't talk about it. But yet sometimes when she's feeling bad, okay, I'll call him up again because I just need to get it. Because for her in her head, it's just
It's
sex.
already happened in the past.
Exactly.
Doesn't count. It's not a new body.
Exactly.
Or he's waiting in the wings because she friend zone him or he friend zone her.
It's a bunch of fucking wickedness. A bunch of wickedness.
Waiting for you to, talk to another girl. She goes through her phone.
Yeah.
Goes saying, oh, he was talking to another girl as if this motherfucker had another message.
Exactly. Exactly. Because the thing is with these bitches, they have a type, right?
Oh, yeah.
So they have a type, right? So they want their guy to be a certain way, but only for them. But the same shit's gonna happen to you. The same guy's gonna commit adultery on you. That's like a shit. The same guy's gonna cheat on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, fuck out of here. Then what? The cycle continues, and you're gonna be a old maid.
That's what's happening to me. The over TikTok and all that. I ain't talking shit now. Talking about men, and they have to go for younger men now because they don't, the younger men are not seasoned. No, right? They just want to fun. These are older men, and that's it. That's all they're gonna get. And that's all they're looking forward to.
Yeah.
That's all they're looking forward to.
That's it.
For the older men their age, the older men don't want it.
They know better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the older men are seasoned.
Yeah, and they make it seem like the older men are stuck in their ways. No, you're stuck in your ways.
Yeah.
You're not gonna put up with your bullshit.
That's right.
You know?
And that goes into the thing about talks about when it's adultery, that man comes back onto her again because of the soil is polluted, right? It's polluted because what happens when women have sex with men? First of all, the sperm goes in your brain and it stays there for 7 years, right? That's one thing. And then on top of it, if you had children with that man, your DNA literally changes to that man's DNA. So you start to look like that man, you start to act like that man. So then you have a woman that did that with one man, if you have a woman doing it with multiple men, and she comes up to you and say, "Take me as your wife."
Yeah.
What she's been having a bunch of men brought a semen up in her brain. That's when he spaz out and they trip up because you got literally other men's spirits on you.
Michael Schumacher, that's what we call.
There you go. So that's why the most I say you're not supposed to be doing that. No. Anyway, spirits on women right now.
Yeah, these hoes are getting it.
But yeah, reading that because there's more.
Yeah, it's more. First Ezra's chapter 4, verse 18, and it says, "Yea, if the men have gathered together gold and silver or any other goodly thing, do they not love a woman which is comely in favor and beauty? And let those things go, do they not gape? Or even with open mouths fix their eyes on Instagram, scroll double tap. It says, like I let it grow, which is not gonna happen. But men just say, you know what, we're not double tapping those photos anymore. No, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
DMs anymore.
Yeah, bro. Like, come on, man. You guys just fucked up the whole Sims, man. Go ahead. And it says, they not gave an even open mouth, fix their eyes fast on her, and have not all men more desire unto than unto silver or gold, or any goodly thing whatsoever. A man leaveth his own father that brought him up, and his own country, cleaveth unto his wife.
Man, the scripture, we say the scripture in the pocket for the verse say, like, you leave a woman, cherith the kindness of a man, and man having nothing better. It's like, really, like, so it's like, you're going to admit that, man, this, but that's what it is. Like, even post the house, like, probably like, okay, crazy. So you want to look good, the shape, the look, they have like an alluring look to them. Oh, they do the voice, they do the sound, their hair, like the birds, like the sound, that's what they're. That's good. Really, you're meant to be just to be like to a pleasure to the man. So first about this man, now because they're trying about this, since you want so much of what they actually, they often discredit themselves. That's not good enough. You know, the scripture tells you this, like going back to Genesis, the Most High made the power of man give the power of Adam over Eve. So like no, he shall rule over the opposite now.
This is back in verse Ezra chapter 4, verse 21, and it says, he sticketh not to spend his life with his wife, and remembereth not neither father nor mother nor country. By this also ye must know that women have dominion over you. Do ye not labor and toil and give and bring all to the woman?
Jigs, giving all the paycheck. The woman, she'll handle the bills, but then she'll just give him a little $100 allowance.
You have to go buy beer.
Beer, yeah, you know what I mean? And want to go to the bar, whatever,
She's supposed to bring the money to you, man.
Yeah.
It's the reason why, like a lot of these guys not promoting pimps, but everything else about a pimp is 100% correct. Minus the selling the pussy.
Yeah.
Because we're not supposed to sell our woman like that. But everything else, the mindset, putting yourself first, right? Handling everything. She bring the money to you, put it in your hand, right? That's how it's supposed to be. Other than you, the other way around, you bringing the money to the woman, and then she, like the brother was saying, handle the bills and give you an allowance. You know how off that is, man?
Yo, I was going to say after the show. I had one point in time where I was like, that my dad and my mom were having some discussion, and then my dad, I won't say it's because I was telling him like, we're talking about women. He said women are smarter than men. I looked at him and was like, no, I'm not. I checked him right there. I was like, no, you're not. What are you talking about? Yeah, that's right. I started laughing at him. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
We're smarter than men. Not me.
Yeah,
We're smarter than me. I can tell you that right now. Maybe you, not me.
Yeah.
So I was like, what the fuck kind of offspring is that?
That's him giving his power over.
I got fucking cheese, bro. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. A lot of men do that, get the power over to the
Crazy.
by saying these
And that's why I woman out my mom. My mom acts a certain way in the house because she acts like she's smarter than my dad.
Yeah.
She tries that shit with me. It's like, yo, don't try that shit with me. Don't try that fucking shit with me. I don't care. You are my mom. I will respect you to a certain degree. But with that type of shit, don't try that shit with me.
Yeah.
I don't care. Bro,
That's pretty much going into woman reading though, because you give the woman the power in the mind, she thinks she has power over her seed too.
yeah, they go
Right?
out. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
This is, but really, she does have power in this world.
She does.
You know what I mean? But not over the elect. Not over the whole elect.
These 2/3, they're the ones who's going out here trying to buy their chains, buy expensive cars so they can pretty much peacock it. You know what I'm saying? So the woman can see him, and then they can get chose.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
This is backwards.
Gone.
The woman's supposed to be doing that.
Yeah, even that basketball guy, what's his name? Rashad. Don't know his last name, but he used to be in the NBA. And then I posted in the chat when he was talking about oh, regular men messed up the game. Let's marrying these hoes. Like, bro, like you guys mess up the game because you guys are so-called gods in this world. And you're all up in the whole DM.
Yeah, exactly.
That's supposed to DM hoes. They're supposed to run up in your DMs.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't come down off of the throne.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know,
But that's really what's happening.
and he's trying to blame regular men. No, regular men are going to take what they can get. When you guys have this, the pickings of the so-called top women of this world, and then they're treating you guys like shit.
Yeah, they're humiliating you. They're divorcing you, taking your money.
Yep.
Right, marrying you.
You're flying them out.
Yeah.
Listen, when a woman chose a pimp, you know who's doing the flying out? She doing the flying out to the pimp. But you guys have
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true.
You're the god that's flying her out.
Yeah.
Let her fly to you, man.
Yeah, that's right.
And now they're saying that when a woman comes to you now, they don't have to give you the pussy. What? Yeah, you're flying her out, but she doesn't have to give you the pussy.
Yeah. That's like crazy shit.
Well, that's when the scriptures say wisdom is the principal thing. These guys don't have it.
They don't have to. They don't have to.
A lot of these athletes, they're simps anyway. They're
That's
simps.
big
They're
time
simps.
simp.
No,
Tricks.
they're tricks and simps. Bro. Know what I mean?
They're the one that gas these regular.
Yeah.
Up. It's not the regular man per se. It's them.
Yeah, exactly.
Them athletes, drinking them. Footballers and NFL players, hockey players. They're the ones who
Sharing the same bitch and weirdo shit. You know what I'm saying? You guys, all these women out here, you know what I mean? It's like, these niggas make it seem like it's only a finite amount of women out.
Yeah.
No, I gotta stop.
Dre Michelle.
Yeah, 40-year-old bitch. You know what I'm saying?
It passed around. I mean, one of these guys, you know, like that's how you know Jake too. He's also unrighteous when it comes to shit like this because some of these women are good. Some of them were good women at one point, and Jake just destroyed them. Yeah, and then they just go off on a deep end, man. So
Jake doesn't, whatever. She's part of 14. That's not gonna last. You know what I mean? So it's already been corrupt from there.
yes,
So wicked setup. Right?
It's quick.
But
This is the book of Psalms 82 verse 5. And it reads, they know not, neither will they understand. They walk in darkness, like they walk on in darkness. All the foundation of the earth are out of course.
yeah, because Esau's ruling.
yeah,
That's them. Let's start right there.
that's right.
Right? Because like they say, shit goes downhill.
Yeah,
He's the top guy in this earth, and then everyone's under his vibration.
yeah. The so-called like
Yeah, everyone's under his vibration. The way family is ran, that's the way how he ran his house. Yep. Right. So everyone copies it. Everything's out of course.
that's supposed to be considered the right way.
Yeah, that's right.
Progressive way.
Yeah,
The progressive way. Now he's not having children. No one's having children.
Yeah, Sodom.
Right? That whole freaky shit is in the earth now.
Yeah,
All these hoes are freaks now.
yeah,
Which some of it we like,
yeah.
but the most part is very what do you call it again, man? Some of them
Perverse. Yeah, it's perverted. It's very perverted now. Sex is perverted now. It's not righteous, so to speak. It is righteous. You know what I mean? Women are freaked out, man. You know?
And to add to what you're saying, that's why it's not fine. That's why when my dad said I was shocked because I'm like, yo, you're from Ghana.
Yeah,
You're from West Africa. The way he told me about his past, I'm like, yo, what? You were saying this? Like, yo, you've been in over here too long. You've been over here too long. You're telling me you think women are smarter than men?
Yeah.
You're saying that to your son? I was really, really thrown off by it. I was really thrown off. Like, what?
the African guy.
I was like, what the
I
fuck?
think he's a Jake. He showed up on a podcast and said 3 drunk men.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
It's smarter than one woman with a PhD.
Yeah. One woman with a PhD.
I've never seen that one.
Yeah.
It was hilarious, man.
And then they're like, oh, that's it.
Yeah, cut it off.
Yeah.
The point was already made.
Yeah.
Very strong.
It is.
I mean, at another point too, a lot of these men get like that, even with the TV show that they see on the print.
It's true.
These shows like Friends, shows like Family Guy, everybody was rated 2.5 men. They always show the men to be very dumbed down.
Yep.
And they always elevate the woman, and she's always capable. But she's always the one kind of correct things and setting things back in order and that. A lot of it, Marge Simpson and Simpson. So
Yeah.
And it's trickled down in real life because when you watch ESPN and all those other shows, it's always three men and one woman. Yeah. She's the one playing the fucking mediator, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, freaking Malika Andrews.
Yeah, Molly Karen, whatever you know.
Yeah,
Malika Andrews,
that
all them
bitch,
other
man.
bitches.
That bitch is proud and she loves Arkansas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she loves me so.
But she's Jade, but she love Arkansas, man. You know what I mean?
But so high on her though.
Exactly. So in her mind, she, you know?
And she thinks she's over all the jigs.
Exactly.
Exactly. Played this sport for like 20, 15 years
Yeah.
in these leagues.
Yeah.
What the fuck
Yeah.
are you doing?
That's what I'm saying. She never, yeah. I don't even think she even played in college.
God,
You know what I mean? She's just a news reporter that went into sports.
that's it. That's all. Nothing
And,
more,
and she's
less.
probably part of one of the Divine Nine. That's about it.
Yep.
So she's initiated to some degree on a certain level.
Yep.
You're not no level for real.
Yeah, she's the female version of Skip Bayless.
That's it.
But Skip haven't done anything in the sport.
Yeah.
Throws me off. I know that money.
Yeah.
Man, he's always hitting on Jake.
Yeah. He hates
Man,
LeBron.
yeah. Hates LeBron. He was hitting on Shannon Sharp,
Yeah, he does that, sir. Yeah.
calling Shannon Sharp a bum.
Yeah.
That's the man who won what, 2 Super Bowls? Yeah. Shannon Sharp. That was a beast in his time, man.
Yeah.
And you have the audacity to talk to Shannon
Yeah.
Sharp like that, bro. That's what I know this place needs to go because.
Arm clear quarterback.
Yeah, man. He's telling Shannon shouldn't even be in the same room.
No. He
Discussing.
doesn't have the expertise. He doesn't have the expertise.
You know what I'm saying?
You're a fan, bro. You know what I mean?
That's it.
You don't know the actual ins and outs of the game. You never been into one practice, man.
He never been hit.
You know? You never did the drills, nothing.
Jake put in a lot of work, man. They work Jake like a fucking horse.
That's right. Yeah.
Injuries.
Yeah.
I think it's easy to get up and run a fucking 100-meter 10 times.
I don't know.
Catch that ball like running into that what do you call that thing again for football? When the padding, rush your body into that shit, bro. That's easy.
Yeah.
So I was there when you're there. When I was there, I was playing it. There's guys that came in. I didn't even learn the name because I already knew that's what happens. They come in. He came from Alabama. He's like, yo, I didn't even learn his name. He was gone. I was like, where the guy? He's gone. That's how cutthroat it is. You don't care. You're just a horse. You can't perform. You get rid of you. That's it.
Tryouts. So called tryouts. That's what we're here too. That's the Lord's trying us out.
Same thing.
You know. But Jake is being used up in this society and then thrown to the side. And then now they're starting to find out because now Jake is actually understanding how the money works.
Yeah.
And then Howard made a video about yeah, and he's right now. What? Yeah, he's in the damn NFL, man. And you know, all the advances Jake is spending, that guy's broke. So
Yeah, Jake don't know how to budget their money, right?
yeah, like Ocho Cinco is a perfect example. He tells you don't spend your money.
Yeah.
He learned the hard way.
Ocho Cinco had to he all his shades of fake. He was sleeping in the
He never, no,
he was
yeah,
actually
bro.
smart.
He was smart with
He
his
was
money.
Oh, yeah,
Smart.
right. Because
Yeah,
it doesn't change birth thing.
yeah.
Yeah, he had his earrings.
Yeah.
He got like, I'm going to spend $2,000 on my earrings.
Yeah.
And I'm going to lose them.
He's like, my name is bigger than these damn
Yeah.
chains.
Exactly.
He was smart.
You know,
They don't like Jake. They don't like Jake that's smart.
Yeah.
You know?
He's learning the hard way because Amalek is the one that's the agent.
That's it.
And they love a stupid ass nigga.
They love him.
They love the whole
Especially if you come from nothing.
All of them were both. You're out of the fraternity,
Yeah.
frat house, be humiliated and all that shit. You know? Yeah, like people get an advance, and it was talking about the money being appreciated. Like the money losing its power, you might get 100,000. This and that gets cut out. This and that gets cut out. Government takes the taxes. You're left with this, and then these guys, like the brother said, they don't know how to budget. They live beyond their means. That's the problem. Beyond folks. Last shop, biggest house, the nicest car. For the what? For the woman. That's it. Come back to what the scriptures say. Yeah. You know, man, God should be spread. That's it. Right? Yeah, all the time.
But it comes down to for like these guys, like they want the easiest way to get the box, right? So without them having to really have to talk.
They're already on TV, bro. They don't do much.
That's the whole joke. That's the whole joke.
You don't even need to be seen to see you every week.
Yeah.
Let them come and rush and hunt for you down. Hunt down for you, man.
That's it.
Let them show up at the hotels.
That's it, bro.
All you have to do is you're on the team. I was playing. You don't even have to be starting. You don't even I'm on the practice. You don't even need to know you're on the practice. You just say I'm on the team. That's it. You don't need to say anything. You're not even the guy that's starting. You're not even the guy that's on the screen.
Yep.
That's why I know you guys. Like I said, wisdom is too high for a fool. You guys are fucking stupid. That's just what it comes down to. You Japes that do these stupid things. It's because you're stupid.
Yep. And they have women on the podcast saying how stupid these are.
Yeah. Brittany Renner.
Yeah. There's a podcast called Horrible Decision. Now they call it Decision. This fatty, man. Like women are women or whatever. But she looking down at athletes, telling Jake, these are professional men. Right, but they give her the time of day. That's why she feel like these guys ain't shit, and she's the top. She's the prize. You know what I'm saying? Because these guys come down off their throne, this world, and give her the validation. I was just telling you, all these athletes, man, ain't shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because she thinks she's the prize.
First Ezra chapter 4, verse 23, and it says, "Yea, a man taketh his sword and goeth his way to rob and to steal."
Why crash over that bitch too, man? And steal and to bring her back the rubies and the jewels, look miss, the thuggies, you know what I'm saying? They're doing all that for the bitch.
That's true. Yeah, fine. Going into sports.
Yeah. Literally. They're really going, stealing the jewelry and giving it to their queen.
Stealing cars.
Yeah.
So, that's what they're on, right?
Right. Yeah, a lot of organized crime for these bitches. I really going back to the woman. Let's be all.
Still have their what do you call it? The enterprise stealing LCBO liquor.
Yeah.
Sell it in the for millions of dollars so they can give it to the woman.
And that's why these women, just as you're saying, that's why these women go on these, especially called hot balloon shows. They always say they want a man who's out here getting it.
That's true.
That's what they say. They always want a man that's out here getting it. They don't want a man working a 9 to 5. They want a man out here getting it because he's always bringing stuff to her.
Yeah.
The man out here working a 9 to 5, he's paying the bills. He's making sure that the house is good. He's taking care of all that stuff. Then, okay, maybe with whatever's left over, maybe they plan a vacation. That's not what she wants. She wants a guy that's robbing, stealing, giving it to her. Oh, yeah.
Let's go. Here's a Birkin bag.
Yeah. Want that guy.
Here's this and that. Here's this bag.
And then when she's done with that guy, she's going to move to the next guy. Because eventually that's not going to last forever. He's going to go to jail or he's going to get killed. And then she's going to move to the next nigga. Like a locust.
Yeah, they're the leeches.
Yeah.
Monkey branch. All the time. This guy to this guy.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Damn bitch, she only wants the best of the best, but her looks are fading, man.
Oh, she's done.
She's done. She's an older bitch.
1995 is over, bro.
That's what I'm saying. She thought it's over, bitch. She's an older bitch.
Well, she was one from that show with all the other girls.
It was
on
BET,
Players
right? Club.
Players Club with her.
1995. This is 30
Look
years
her up.
ago.
Go Google it, bro. You'll know.
She was very pretty.
Yeah.
Man, she been ran through.
Yeah.
The last chance she got and she fucked it up was when she married the prime minister of Turks and Caicos.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm doing.
She fucked that up.
Yeah.
That was a meal ticket and she fucked that up because the man had another woman.
Yeah.
This is the man that runs
Oh, yeah.
You're telling me he's not allowed to do the women? Are you out of his fucking mind?
Yeah, bro.
Now look at you.
Yep, exactly. That's all. Just humble yourself. No, you're not even taking an L. You're showing integrity. And you humble yourself and all right, if I had another woman, I'll hold it down, he provides for me, whatever, everything is taken care of. Just hold it down.
And then she got some money from him too because of divorce and all that shit.
But she blew that off. She
Good, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
And nobody wants you.
You got a cut, right? Okay, you got $5 million. Let's say you got $5 million. You could have got more if you stay with that man.
Exactly. You know, they don't think long term.
Yeah. Take the money and bit.
The man will give you the credit card and you hey, go baby, go shopping, baby. Whatever, you know, whatever.
Island too.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, you're you know, your life is nice, food is nice, everything is nice. It's not enough though.
Oh, yeah, but she's not taking back your aging. And not she's aging.
Yeah, you're
You God bless this bitch. You're aging, so you gotta save that man who took care of you. And you would have done other women, but you still would have kept you.
that's
That's it.
a real man of integrity would do that.
Yeah.
That's it. And those men in the island, once they're married, they like their woman, man. They'll, they'll fuck other girls or whatever side thing, but like, they always come back to wifey, man. That's what it's all about.
Cook the bills are there, everything. Yeah, we have it all, man. That's right. First Ezra chapter 4, verse 24, and it says, "And looketh upon a lion, and goeth in the darkness, and when he hath stolen, spoiled, and robbed, and he bringeth it to his mouth."
We're just talking about these lions. Christmas is coming up. You rich people in these neighborhoods in North in the city, around, like those little houses in behind those buildings, the those houses behind them. You better watch out, man. Lions have women to fulfill.
Yeah, exactly. They have obligation.
They got shit to do, man. Right? You already got it up. The lions are coming for it. Your ribs are touching. They're starving, right?
Before the Jacobs,
Yeah, rightfully so. Because Jake is just like the brother made a really good point.
Yeah.
Jake is just rob other Jakes, stick up kids and all that.
Yeah.
But now the houses are getting kicked in. Now it's a problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
So the one Jake never used to really do like home invasion like.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's a good.
This new generation, man. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Let's go outside, drop off, so go and check them.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly.
yeah, man. It's crazy to see because our generation is like we're kind of know our place a little bit. But this new generation, they grew up with Edomites in the school,
Yeah.
different nations, so they're like used to them. Like, let's go to our house.
Yeah.
Edomites house.
Yeah,
and take
yeah.
that shit.
That's right.
Well, that goes into that's kind of like what the prophet said about who's gonna rouse up this lion. You're getting roused up. Against the enemy. That's right.
Go ahead. First Ezra chapter 4, verse 25.
Oh,
Awesome. Come on, here. I don't know what's in it.
someone probably probably want to go jump off to the first league team. Or you could be boys.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't know, man. You just don't know.
First Ezra chapter 4, verse 24, and it says, "And looketh upon a lion, and goeth in the darkness, and when he hath stolen, spoiled, and robbed, bringeth it to his mouth. Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than father or mother."
Right. Because him and his wife become one flesh. Right. These hoes always talk to her rankings and all that motherfucking bullshit. Rankings. Oh, and the diamond has to be this big. You tell me a man inside of you. Wrong.
Yeah.
That's the most intimate thing a man and a woman can do. That's how you become one flesh. We still talking about the rank. You know what I'm saying? And that's just for her friends to see her. Oh,
That's how it is.
my ring. Yeah, social slave. Yeah, the most intimate thing in that's mentioned in the scripture, right? Your fluids being mixed together, the hymen being broken. They don't value that.
That's the righteous, the hymen being broken.
That's
That's the
the ring.
righteous blood sacrifice.
That's it.
It's not taught. Well, value that.
Yeah,
That's part of it too. They're not taught the value that keep it sacred. They're not taught that. They're just taught this. The woman say, oh, "Okay, you get the first guy. Make sure you get more, so you figure out which guy you want." Yeah, that's what they teach them.
But yeah, they're
No,
right.
And the thing is, too, they already know they can't get that hymen back, so they have to value the next best thing in the world, which is what? Fucking ring, dumbass ring. Yeah. They put the cart before the horse. It's supposed to do the ceremony, and then you make the marriage official by the sex. See? But they do the opposite. Many times. So, yeah, God, that's what, yeah, you're right.
First Ezra chapter 4, verse 26, and it says, Yea, many have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sake. Right? Many have also perished and erred and sinned for women. And do ye not believe me? It is not the king great in his power. Do not all regions to touch him? Yet did I see him and Apame, the king's concubine, the daughter of the admiral Barticus, sit at the right hand of the king.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
yeah. But you guys get the point. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You know? Get it.
Yeah.
I'm saying with that, we're gonna close up. Give all glory, honor, and praise.
Yeah.
Allahumma ba'ashem, Shai ba'ashem, Ba'adash. Take Kwame Asherala, Abide Babal, Shalom, Shalom, hopefully next. All right.
Because that part that was coming up.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yo,
Right.
crazy
We
shit.
see that all the time, even in the world with gangsters. Gangsters be like they'll have like the men under them or whatever, and then the woman will be talking